Hello shooters and airsofters, now we're going to review the KJW KP-16 1911. So let's get started. So this is one of the new release of KJW 1911, and I really love KJW because of their build quality. Their pistols is like a tank. As you all know, most of their pistols are very durable. That's one of their specialties. It's very durable. But my only complaints on KJW, most of their hammers are weak or it's easy to break. So I'm expecting that they're gonna fix it soon because their quality is already high grade. So I guess it won't hurt them if they just change their quality of their hammer. But anyway, if this one has a bad hammer, I guess you just need to change it, because this one, this is already bang for the buck. This is not expensive compared to the high end, but for its quality, it's very good. Anyway, let's get started. So this is the box. So what's inside? You got user manual, catalog, cheap BBs, barrel bushing remover, one magazine. What else is inside here? Oh, nice. They also include barrel bushing, small Allen key. I guess this is for their sights, front sights, so you can remove it, and the gun. Okay, let's put this away and let's start reviewing the gun. So chamber check. Okay, clear. This thing is really heavy. Just to feel the weight of it. You're like holding a real gun on this weight. It's pretty heavy. I guess one of the reasons why this thing gets really heavy because of the grip. The grip is full metal, so it gives really a weight on it. Anyway, the grip, it's kinda good. I guess it will get slippery if your hands, if you have a sweaty hands, but if you have a normal hands, the grip is very good. The texturing is really great. So if you're familiar with KJW 1911, most of the parts is like KJW 1911. There's a checkering here, really feels good. You can put flashlights, laser in this rail. The trigger, 3-hole type trigger, 1911 style, safeties. If you're familiar with MEU, it's the same with MEU. This whole thing about this, the compensator. This is your regular style compensator for 1911. The hammer, beaver tail. Here is the sights with 3 white dot. Are you familiar with this? The sights, the front and rear sights. It reminds me of Kimber sights, and it also reminds me of King Arms sights. So it's very similar to King Arms, or I guess they have the same manufacturer. I'm pretty sure they have the same manufacturer. So let's look at the internals. So let's field strip the gun. Just need to align this and then poke it out. There you go. Now you can remove the slide. Well, looks standard. So this is their reinforced nozzle as usual. This is one of their specialty. This one is built like a tank. This nozzle, one of the hardest nozzles that you can find in the market. So very good job. So if you want to remove the compensator, you just need to poke the recoil spring cap. I don't know what they call it, then twist it. Oh, maybe I'm in the wrong side. There you go. Now you can remove it. So you can attach your barrel bushing if you want to. There you go. One thing I've noticed in this barrel, they now have these similar issues with the king arms when you're field stripping it. Sometimes it will get disaligned like that when you're trying to install the slide again. So you just need to do is, if that happens, you just need to do is slam this back in so it will work again. If it happen like this, you just need to slam it so it will work normally. So anyway, here is the, let's remove this also here. So this is something irritating about KJW. I guess they already changed their design last 2 years ago. If you're gonna change your inner barrel, you need to change your chamber, because the inner barrel cut and the chamber that holds the barrel has a different design. So it's a proprietary. So if you want to change your hop-up chamber or barrel, you need to change both of this. But still, TM chambers and barrel, you can insert it here. Just take note that if you're gonna replace it, you need to change the whole set so you don't have any problems. But most of the parts of the KJW are TM compatible, so you're not gonna have a problems with it. So here's what am I talking about. Sometimes this will happen, so you just need to push it downwards. On the BBH side, if you want to, you can change a stronger nozzle spring so it will cycle faster. It's a bit sluggish here, the movement. So if this thing gets dry, for sure this won't cycle that fast. So for this one, kindly avoid putting too much buffers, or else your gun will miss speed. Based on my experience using KJWs. By the way, my first gun before on practical shooting, I'm using KJW. Here it is. So if you want to put it back, just press it down. And twist it. There. Easy as that. So for the lower part, the cool thing about this, most of the internals in the hammer box is made out of steel. Anyway, if this one has a king arms parts, here this is speaking, this will happen. If this is happened, you just need to check this one is not aligned, so you just need to push this forward. There you go. Now make sure this one is aligned, and now you can put your barrel. There you go. Let's align it. Okay. Let's try this bad boy. We're using Puff Dyno Black Gas and JR .2. So while we're doing the Chrono Test, I want to thank Chris Toys for lending me these guns. So you can check the description for his shop. So what can I say? KJW KP-16 1911. I'm a really big fan of KJW. They are really doing a great job on their 1911s, especially on 1911s. So for this gun, I can really highly recommend this if you're playing war games because it has a unique look and it will be good for your desert getup. For IPSC or Action Air, if you're gonna use this gun, you will be probably playing at the standard division or open division. If you're gonna use the compensator, you will be moved to open division, and if you're using barrel bushing, you will be moved to standard division because that won't fit to classic division because the gun has port. Only thing that bothers me on the KP-16 is the hammer. I guess KJW hasn't fixed the hammer, so probably it will last around 20,000 rounds, but hello, 20,000 rounds is too much. Don't worry, KJW accepts the M part, so placing the hammer won't be a problem. You just buy a aftermarket hammer and replace it. That's all. Another thing before I end the video, one thing I like to the KJW 1911, it accepts PM, King Arms, KJW mags, and Army mags. So that's why I really love KJW 1911 platforms. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video and I hope you learned something from it.